just look at Mohamed Polo. I mean, Ukrabola. Nobody tells you this is a footballer. Then you get another player. Ukrabola will say, "Yeah, where the ball will be swinging there. I bet you." So
I say, hey, Messi ni Ronaldo, Messi ni Ronaldo.
They are all gifted. Some for me no there. Wikraball. You can see football in all of them. Unlike acting, somebody says a line and you can know say there be need a lot of push before we make a line
Most of us, you Susan say you're acting. Your parents say then there are a lot of people who are also listening to me right now.
Yeah.
There are accountants, there are big men and women somewhere who are listening now. Now and come dream this on by acting. But that time yes is again. Now is acting paying?
When you say football here, I may come once a year.
Is it paying?
I wanted to play football.
Oh,
but it was like let's say we are me home, question me ball we are because because playing football was like why yeah idea and say but now what is happening?
God.
I mean
Yes,
talk of football sanity in the same way there's so much money in filmmaking as it is now, so Skawum. Cra over 300% better.
Oh, okay. But Zikana over 300% better. And just say I'm Robinson Cody few because but you have now do to a higher Accra 100.5 FM. Jumedi Entertainment Capital. DJ Premier ni yet to train come out bet video agent chat for WhatsApp so making come out 0500 026135 0500 026135 and omo pemas ne beka say 05000 26135 me na me shedam pemas was school yene actor prolific actor Fred Amugi and the train come out e wo dwumedi so ene obet video agent chaba ene aye a day eve of Vals Day to the Wajin Cheba or the Vals Day, the Kaka Tatua, the Bekan Ediamount. Ghana movie industry, no, assessor.
Sambem comparatively now, there are better machines than previously it was. And but when it comes to the acting proper, no, it feels the old hands are still far ahead of the new ones. I didn't make us. People are not made to play what roles fit them. They are because of person oriented. Hey, me want for no financial baby mom, and then that person is put in there.
Favoritism.
Favoritism. Now, I did not share rule bia obi tiniba bia ka ono and a sorrow no. Fatano nti ye best sanke ye and after so why would we use young men, young women
to play old age? It has always been my
young men just here. And when you meet producers of such films, it's like, oh, Uncle Fred with a moon right now, a trim. But when you talk of the industry, age is no worry at all. It has no age limit.
Michelle director B, I asked him, say, are there old men or old women or no more young folks artists? He told me it's called acting.
It's what?
Acting.
Of course we agree. But when you see the screen, what happens on the screen is make believe. And just watch these South American soaps. What age group don't you see in it?
Every age group, yeah.
Because we hear a Yichrebiama Amanfoa, a sister Ubianya Ndi Free. Okay. So when you see an elderly person like me, all people falling under the age group, who see themselves in me. Sansona Sebio would be between 25 and 35. obi so ehwa ono so be hu the life ewo umu. So what do we make young men it's all about making fun. That is what I see. Come to think of it, say growth approach was a comedy be. You know, and I ask myself, it's filming about another life. Is life about comedy? Must we laugh all the time? It is not life. That is not how God created Ian. Ubenyinya winning anope within the next 30-40 minutes, no, oh sorry. So who laughs from morning till evening? It's not possible. Okay. You know, and when you look at how God created man, obi wa, obi etitia, obi sum, obi eketiketi, obi eni apocho, obi eni ketik. That tells you say life, it's not a one-way journey. It has different ways. Nti tembia senior be mani passer nko ande be hwa. Ye ne epese Yesu na bibia hye mu no e babonten no. Yes you be any day.
Okay. Obisi Mimbuza say during your time please DJ Premier ask him at this time who was his biggest challenger in the movie industry. No Chachichika that's Mimbuza.
I don't think I really looked at that side of me. Said all I knew was we were all doing good, and that is it.
Okay. Okay. Now, Sisi, you share Ghana movie industry no more. Sisi, my dream we me send chiche mo abam. Sansi esi bibi Kuma wood and bibi glamour say Gollywood or say den. Even when you read stories online, you would read things like a Kuma wood actress, a Kuma wood actor. In here, say Nasa division,
some it is more count already. So say Kuma would actor be you know, it's a Ghanaian actor or actress, whatever it is. But Kuma would not actor no because their guild is in Ashanti region, Kumasi, and that is the tag they using to for you to know say this side of Ghana and
because I think the Nigerians, you know, we don't often see Enugu or whatever Nigerian.
We are not in Nigeria.
Over here.
So whatever they say on their radios and what have you, we don't know.
But is it advisable to keep people differences?
To me, it doesn't change, you know, the people who do the acting.
Because
it's just like somebody saying, you know, people like one use English and he is in the same. But it does not matter what language. When it comes to the film industry, it does not matter what language one uses. It is the act, the performance that is more important. But like I'm saying, you know, you won't say Afro be Kumawood actor simply because but his or her part of Ijumano or Yeno from Kumasi.
Yeah, problem they say. Yenka Accra Wood actor and I say Accra Gold actor or BB, but all the time
I Ghana Actors Guild. And it's supposed to have regional, you know, guilds. And to me, you know, I think Kumawood is the Ashanti regional representation of the Ghana Actors Guild. That is how I take it. You see.
But so, how can we solve this?
What is there to be solved?
Because some people feel
no, they know they are under the Ghana Actors Guild. Okay. You know, it's unfortunate. The Actors Guild in Nankasano is not that vibrant.
Actors Guild on member ho, but before you go no, unya daji movies kaka.
Woman say me fi kromba na kwa practice bana bidufia me sinibia na bebia me hwe.
Na what we Kumawood movies ni bi.
Oh, I have been in it. I started with them. I started with Kusinya Miche.
Oh, good. Miracles.
You know,
okay.
That's right.
Okay. Now, what Kumawood sisi a baby eko as a man for who they say concert as a man for who.
That is exactly what I said from the beginning. Say, per se, yeah, comedy. So the question I ask myself is, is comedy life? Is it the only thing in life? But there are very good Kumawood films, no doubt about that. The storyline, name it, everything is, just wonderful. Come to Accra. There are so many films that have bright. What word can I use for they entice you to watch. At the end of the day, you don't have a single storyline in the film. So it does not matter. That's why I said it does not matter what language one uses when it comes to filming. When I was the president of the Ghana Actors Guild, there was a meeting in Uruguay, and Israel, their president, was like, he has a problem, and the problem is that those who use their local languages, feel say they can't be part of their guild. And then also, you see, this thing, I was having the same problem here, but thanks to late Reverend Kofi Irenchi, he started using some of the concert guys for film, and he changed the face of let me say concert when he used those guys, and that was the beginning of what we see now, mostly based in Kumasi.
But okay, we'll talk about Kumasi movies now. Kumasi movies now, that complaint said there are a lot of insults in it. What was wrong?
Yes, I know, I agree, and
that there are insults in it.
Yeah, come to think of it, an actor gets into the palace and insults the chief. And where in Africa? Where in Ghana? Because as much as we want people to laugh, there must be lessons that go in line with our tradition. You understand what I'm saying? Say, why no obubura sebio previous na asante ni fie no what is na aka bibi nti eye ne yaso ma say obekọ palace or no akọka nche na asante ni say sebe woni me wa it's why from Kromeso. But we are seeing these in many of these films, and I beg to differ. Say at the end, too many insults, and sometimes when I'm commercial bunches, those Fred Amugi, we start using some of those bad languages, which I think is not good for, because Mufra enya these films nti says attempted won't peace then at the end of the day what are we giving to the
Yamra movies yeah no one kind and there's their friend Ghanaian movies Yamra the lot of nudity.
I'm for friend glamour.
Have you noticed the nudity level of nudity?
Yes I have.
And no meaning because time and now you're president, did you take up any measures or
no, those things were not happening.
Okay,
they were not happening.
So what has gone
wrong? We shot love scenes all right, but there are ways to put on the minds of people, say this is what is happening without necessarily seeing any nakedness. But it's so awful these days, the kind of dresses in Kwampua. Well, I'll say it's fashion, I understand, but to go to the extent of say it's appalling. It's appalling, very, very. It is all because Abrofo near maybe and again,
But what would be at the end of your recommendation? Say the be a bit of say.
The thing is, the directors know what to do, not to see the nudity of people. They know what they must do.
Then it means that Mrabian know attitude when they do it wrong.
A good director will not allow any actor, actress to go nude. This is what I'm saying. So if there are directors say one man for you then to me no me Fred Amugi me say you are showing something bad to the Ghanaian audience.
Is there any Mrebi or Actors Guild for Mremu and as a film crew for an Mrebi or a bit much tree or more every moment?
Your board say
Cinematography board. And
I don't know if it's what we film the Hassan Abeba out, you know. They sit and watch the film. Bibia almost saying attended nudity, censorship board.
Censorship board, yes.
They make sure say those scenes are taken off the film before they come out.
So the ones so
this is what I'm saying.
So the enemy censorship board.
I also blame the censorship board for just allowing such films to come onto the public domain. You know, because
censorship board almost have control over posters na about this one.
I have no idea about the posters, but the films that we want to see, we want to see a very clean something, and certain things are emphata. That's why we have the censorship board. One way to me, I can say, hey, there be we can show it to the public, And in fact, there are some. They are not completely nude, but semi-nude. I mean, it depends on the story. Like Chaka the Zulu, which was shot in South Africa. A whole village, both men and women, some are very naked, others have leaves to cover. That depicting the era and Chaka lived. That was the way they lived. That's a different thing. And
because of the storyline,
that is it. All that gets to you is
yes,
but not any way abase. And then it's
Ghana and Nigerians, I shall say, collaborations. I remember those times at Simo and other movies and collaborations. So at the point that and brought movies in the collaborations. Now come out for us starting collaborations here and there. Is it helping?
I wouldn't know because nobody has invited me to.
No, I mean content wise, because you heard Omo direct competitors as well. Are they not the right direction to use? Yes, sure say Omo should I ride on yen to bite into our market days.
As for the market thing, whatever we do, we can never compete with the Nigerian market. One would also say there are about 200 million people, and Ghana we are just about 25, which is 1/10 or so. So whatever good thing we do, they will do 10 times of that good thing. And I at the bonnet bakwa, in the bonnet 10 times. So as for the marketing, we can't fight them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We were trying to do a video to a higher Accra 100.5. Jumedi entertainment capital. Mene Fred Amugi actor and a etching como Jumedi so and Fred time na oye Actors Guild president now abine supporting. Because I remember you said something in 2012 say man no in the entertainment industry call abine munaze they are not helping. Abine no boy.
Yeah. They are not helping, and I don't want to mention names. They know themselves.
They know themselves.
Because once we sat with some of them when they were not in parliament, I can say, hey, it's a baby, and nothing ever happened. One more call parliament, since they are there, they have never raised a voice on this thing. But we heard last year's film bill. You don't know exactly what is happening now about that thing.
The president is listening. What would you like to tell President Mahama?
You know, the president himself knows the past and present, you know, in the past and present film industry, what has gone on in those days and what is happening now. I remember we were on board the same plane, he, me, David Donto, and Nana Kumia, and we represented, you know, Accra, so to speak, at re-enactment of Independence Day. And he was chosen from the NDC, Nana Kumia from the MPP, and me and David Donto from the Ghana Actors Guild.
And I'm okay.
And you know, he sees the relevance of having a film bill. Say, yedi ejuma. Inti nimre so, and this thing has been presented. To make them say, whatever it is, you know, young papa mahama onshena industry no, enye na yedi aboni dimpa.
Okay. Actors Guild. Usha, has it been helpful? Actors Guild. Has it yielded the necessary results? Actors Guild.
I think the only thing the Ghana Actors has achieved is getting affiliated to the FIA, the International Federation of Actors, which has its headquarters in London, and being affiliated also to what they call the Afro FIA, the African side of the International Federation of Actors. Aside of this, I can't really pinpoint something that I'll say kudos to the Ghana Actors Guild. Not yet.
Now then I'm Actors Guild because there are times I remember in Commodore Cry Kojo Datsun and Sunya, I think Miles Stroke those.
Mr. Susu say we pressing our priorities at the wrong places. Why am I saying this? By this time, no, as Sanka, all the good actors we see, all the popular ones, you know, we can say they are part of the Ghana Actors Guild, but they are not. We are rather relying on form groups of so-called acting people, and some take monies from them, tell them we're going to shoot
production we and the clue for this guys
they don't do anything. And these are the people the Actors Guild rather register. Can you imagine, say, me person me actor, say, then register with the Ghana Actors Guild? It's neither here nor there. If I want to become, I must become an actor for you to, mark my performances and say, now you are fit to be a member of the Ghana Actors Guild. But because Fred Amugi, my sister, go for 30, 35, say I want to train them to become actors, actresses. The hierarchy in the you say, for all you know, but register. What do they know? And these are the type of members we have, and they overshadow, what I'll call known, actors and actresses. And I think that is one of the reasons Kuma would I say Okurano
because Omukra no more Asante Film Producers Association here Asante one year. And I remember Actors Guild na Asante Ashatu region for you and now Nancy no try say merge all of them together to have one uniform. Actors Guild o time na swing cry and as always running for president be make
me times swing the 2 terms and some hand over my
ineligible. And now
I am eligible, but I will not want to go onto that seat again.
Oh.
Yeah. I would rather, yeah. I would rather concentrate on myself, so to speak.
Okay, talking about yourself, will you be a side actor, Anna?
I'm a chorister with the Presbyterian Church of Ghana.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where you want for be?
Right now, I don't do anything apart
You're
from
doing acting
acting.
full time. Wow, that's good. But you're not Fred Amugi na twetwe nkomo. Aha ya Accra 100.5 FM. Ubeti di wadwe nchense mbisa wodo nkranche sem a opese obisa papa ya na okache papa yi ato amane en e wo WhatsApp so e bekin kan dia ma. WhatsApp line is 0500 026135.